Greetings everyone, and welcome to another shoutcast with ComputerHeat and Kilrati Soldier.
Hello.
Yes, hello ComputerHeat, and how are you today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. It's my birthday, and so we're gonna do a little special game. Well, hopefully it'll be good. Yeah, how about you tell us about the players that we got here?
Sure, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Up in the north, we got Halcyon, which is a player we regularly play with.
Yeah, so if you hear
And
some blatant favoritism, it's it's not your
Oh, yeah.
imagination.
yeah,
Handsome
but
Officers Club represent.
I'm not sure. I mean, he's playing Soviet, so okay. But in the south, we got RNG, client, I suppose, and his name is Vivi.
WewE. I like VV better. If we say WewE, it's gonna sound like we're talking about, we sound like children talking about urination. Yeah, he's obviously playing as OKW, and who you'll be following. And we ready to kick this one off?
Yep.
All right, we're both paused at 6 seconds because that's how we do, and we'll unpause in 3, 2, 1, go. For Hal, right away, he's making his tier 1. And do we have anything? Oh, and he immediately picked Armored Assault Commander. That's interesting. So he's got the radio intercepts working for him right away.
Yeah, and I guess he has a plan in mind and wanna go brutal. And with WewE is sending out his Storm Pioneers to cap, and he has built his first box grenadier. So.
Oh man, I'm happy already. Halcyon is getting a penal battalion, so no matter what, I'm going to enjoy this replay. So can you tell me what commanders VV WewE has available to him right now?
Sorry, WewE.
Yeah.
He has Luftwaffe ground forces doctrine, fortification doctrines, and the scavenger doctrine.
Huh. So, yeah, we saw fortifications in the last 1v1 that we cast between Cruz and oh god, I can't remember who the other player was.
Same here.
Anyway, that was a good match, and we got to see some really good usage of the fortification doctrine's super awesome artillery ability. Halcyon is moving out of his base. He's capturing the munitions point with his combat engineers as his penal battalion kind of slowly makes its way up the map, and he's getting an M3 right now.
Okay, and WewE has 2 box grenadiers now, and he hasn't done anything with his supply half track yet. So.
Okay, well, I think it's kind of unusual to purchase a supply half track this early, or to build anything with it this early. Wow, Hal is getting another squad of penal battalions right now.
That's interesting. If you're looking at what the box grenadiers doing next to his base, they just scavenger. I mean, they just harvested.
Oh, okay. So I bet he's gonna do that again to this wreck. No, maybe not.
I mean, I know you could do that in ComputerHeat 1, and most players didn't know that. And for some, and you could do that in the beta of the Western Frontiers. But they took that off, obviously, because it gave you quite of an advantage.
Did he pick the scavenge doctrine?
No.
Oh.
It must be just a small wreckage that relic must have missed.
That's weird.
It was just next to that barn. You see that's half destroyed. There's a tractor there. Yeah.
I would look over at that, but we got our first fight going on now. Well, second fight actually, between the penal battalions and the M3 and the Storm Pioneers of this building. They're not taking very much damage, and they've actually caused more damage to the penal battalion in the truck. Whoa! Down goes the hell. Oh, nice. Hal threw a satchel charge in there, but WewE's on top of this game and gets out. Oh no! Ooh. Oh man, that's a hard loss for Hal, losing the M3 that quickly. That penal battalion's almost dead.
What exactly is your time right now?
I am at 3 minutes 44, 45, 46, 47,
Keep
48,
on.
49, 50, 51, 52. Are we all caught up?
Okay, yeah. 50, 53, 54, 55, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm about 2 seconds ahead of you right now, though. 4 minutes, 401, 402, 403.
I'm 4, 5, 6,
Alright, we're
7.
synced up.
Okay. Yeah, that was a early loss for Hal.
Yeah, he's gotten himself another M3, but his penal battalions are getting tore up by all this mass infantry from WewE. Now one of the squads has to retreat. He has 3 squads of penal battalions now, plus the M3 and his combat engineer. That's his entire army, and he's got about half the map. We'll see how long that lasts against what WewE's got. WewE's gotten himself a Raketenwerfer, so I guess he figures correctly that whence one M3, more are sure to follow.
Yeah.
I can see
and
that.
he just built that medical supplies near that house that blew up.
Yeah, that's a good. That's really going to help against the DPS that the scout car does and prevent him from having to retreat for quite a while. Hal is slowly creeping around doing an extremely long range cutoff. Oh, looks like he's going to catch the Raketenwerfer. WewE probably needs to get that out of the house before it gets killed by these penal battalions. Now it hops out. He's just going to retreat it. Another demo charge in there.
Oh, and he's
Down goes the house.
Some nice decapping. What? Oh, he stopped the decap of that munition point.
Huh.
I guess he wanna do it to that point and cut him off entirely.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
and
thinking
now
is,
he's going back.
Yeah, I think maybe he was trying to decrew the Raketenwerfer, but he's Hal is about to totally cut WewE off from his from the entirety of the map, but no, he stops the cap once again.
And he goes for the fuel, but I mean, I think he could have just still just decapped it and just quickly gone over to the fuel.
Yeah, that would have been smart.
Well, I mean, you don't need to capture it to your side entirely, so.
No. Now, all of Hal's forces, except for the this one penal battalion and the M3, are off the field, and WewE is taking the opportunity to cap up the map. He's gotten his battle group headquarters, I see.
Okay, WewE just went the fortification doctrine, so he's bringing an MG now.
Yeah.
He has a manpower. He has almost 900 manpower. He has 95 fuel and 70 munition.
Ah. Hal is building tier 2 in his base. I guess he's planning on just going heavy tier 1, tier 2, and then using the call-in tanks, because I mean, you can call in a lot of stuff from this commander. You get the double T-3485s, you get the IS-2, it's got the strafe, and it's got crew repairs as well, so I guess he's just going to hope that he can plan on using the intelligence that he gets from the radio intercepts to then be able to just counter and re-counter every move from WewE. Oh man, more demo charges, please. Oh, a rocket snipe from the Raketenwerfer kills one of these penal battalion men. They've gotten right up close and personal, but they're not going to win this fight.
Oh no.
And Hal figures that out and decides to retreat. He has gotten healing at his headquarters, which is nice to see. He's really going to need it.
He didn't bother putting a satchel charge there as well. I mean,
yeah.
And he already figured out WewE is pretty fast, so.
I mean, the satchel charges take so long to blow up that you really need to use them on when you're engaging in multiple places, or against something stationary, or just something that's going to have trouble moving around. So now the Raketenwerfer's in the wrong place as the M3 and these other infantry squads push up, and if he moves his M3 a little bit farther forward, he's going to be able to take advantage of that.
Yep. I really like that fire effect in the new game.
Yes, it does look really cool. Especially when one of the retreating guys kind of looks like he's got flames shooting out of his butt as he runs away.
Yeah. Rocketeer.
Yeah. Wow, that's some quick Obersoldaten from WewE. So he's gotten his tier 4 up. Or, yeah, I guess we'll call that tier 4. Anyway, his
I think
Schwerer
that's
Panzer headquarters up
reasonable
in his
enough
base.
as well.
Oh yeah, they're going to be great against the unit composition that Hal's got.
Yeah.
Well, the Hal, he's now gotten himself a Zis, and he's getting a Maxim right now. But I'm kind of surprised that WewE put his Schwerer Panzer headquarters inside of his base. I mean, there's not really a good cutoff that he could defend with it, and with all of these penal battalions from Halcyon, you know, he might be reasonably worried about getting it blown up with satchel charges.
Yeah, true. I mean, I think he could have probably built it in the middle VP, and there's still some good cover up against the wall or something like that. But
Yeah.
it's still, yeah.
Could you tell me about the fight happening over by the right munitions point while I cover this fight on the left?
Yeah. The penal battalions are scaring off the Vokes, so they got that side now.
Oh man, Halcyon really needs to pull this AT gun back.
He's on it now.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough for a barrage, which could have been useful, but he just needs to get it back before it gets focused down.
And Hal, he put a Maxim inside the house just opposite the munition point, so we want to cover that area now.
This combat engineer could easily go down. There it goes, killed by the Obersoldaten. So we got 2 squads of them from WewE. Man, I don't like saying WewE. I wish we had a better name
The
for
Maxim
him.
now. So he might catch these Vokes on gun. Oh, they got inside the building.
What?
Barely.
How was it able to shoot through that wall? That's strange. But these flamethrowers on the penal battalions, it's going to be tough for WewE to keep using buildings the way he has been. But now we got a grenade thrown into the building.
So
I don't know if that was supposed to go through and got stuck in the building. If that's even possible. I don't think so. He was probably predicting that Hal would jump
looked
inside
like it hit. Yeah. I mean, these 2 players are really like shifting the contested points. I mean, like it's back and forth, back and forth. A minute ago it was like WewE's right side, now it's Hal's side, and now WewE is taking the left side, so it's going back and forth.
Yeah, Hal, he's gotten himself another Maxim, but you know, I have to say I don't really like the Maxim on a map that has a lot of green cover, and where your opponent has Obersoldaten. They can just kind of sit in the green cover and tank the Maxims and kill them before they can get pinned. I see that we got a Luke's out from WewE.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
It could. I mean, Hal doesn't have any conscripts that can throw AT grenades, which would be really useful. He just got... Ooh, that was a nice grenade from those Volksgrenadiers. He's got the 1 AT gun, and I haven't seen him putting down any mines.
I guess what Hal is trying to do is like have his army to move like one force, like a fire team, and then like have them cover each other constantly, and not like just being all scattered around, even though it has looked like that from time to time. But now that he has a composition, I guess he's going for that fire team kind of thing.
Yeah, I still think that, you know, having just 1 squad of conscripts to throw AT grenades would really help him out, particularly once his Luke's hits. The Luke's is out; it's just sitting on the wrong side of the map. If it were in the middle, no.
The Obersoldaten, they just got scared away from that Maxim right away. Instantly. Like,
I think he was trying to flank around to the side, and you know, Hal moved over to that side as well. Okay, Hal is now putting down some mines over on the munitions point, and as he's doing that, the Luke's is coming up. The AT gun's facing the wrong direction, and it's on the move. Okay, good. The combat engineers canceled their mine, and they retreat. So they're not going to get killed by that thing exploding.
Oh yeah, that's...
Super close range AT gun fight. Hal's got another AT gun coming out. It's almost finished, which is good because this one will probably get killed right here. And at the same time, we got the Maxim in the building fighting the Volksgrenadiers. Oh man. Yeah, this
Hal
AT gun
is
is
getting
dead.
hurt.
Very much. I think he may just be trying to lure this Lukes to sit in that position until his other AT gun can come up. But you know, this is where the conscripts would be great. Just throw in an AT grenade, give it a damaged engine, and guarantee himself the kill.
Yeah, definitely.
The AT gun is now setting up, and boom, there goes the first shot, knocks off about a third of the health. Second shot, nearly done. But I think that Luke's is going to escape with its life. Be able to come over here and just wreak havoc on these other units.
I don't know if that entry is I guess he wanted to slow him down or something, but that's not gonna cut it.
Yeah. So this is very cautious play with the Lukes. You know, he could have tried to stick around and do more damage to the army while the AT gun moved up. And with these Obersoldaten in the building, he might even be able to kill the thing again. What the hell? Oh, I thought that was double satchel charges.
Yeah, I was kind of like, how's that possible? Rapid
single satchel
charge. Imagine if they could just throw them out like that, rapid fire.
Yeah. Well, you mean there are that many guys in the squad, so why not? Alright. Obersoldaten are very close to this AT gun on the road. But, Hal's recovered his one AT gun, he's recrewing it right now in the base, and he's getting himself a sniper. I still think, though, you know, just a squad of conscripts to throw those AT grenades would be really useful.
He's waiting out for those tanks. How far? How close is he to getting any tanks?
Oh, he's got lots and lots of fuel because he hasn't been spending any on vehicles or higher tier buildings. But he still needs to get about 3.5 more CPs until another demo charge. Sorry, satchel charge. He still needs 3.5 CPs until he can get the T-3485s. Oh, can you... Oh, I guess that fight's over as the combat engineers retreat from the Obersoldaten. The Maxim now not quite setting up in the right direction to fight these Volksgrenadiers, who may just decide to they throw a grenade in and...
It looked like Hal wanted to get inside the church. Yeah, I saw that. I also heard a lot.
Go down as the snipers get chased off by the Lukes. Yikes, this is not going well for Hal, I have to say.
Oh no.
I mean, the Lukes has got pretty much everything countered as long as it's microed adequately, and you know, now he can use the cautious movement ability.
Oh, he lost a battalion
that's
there.
Really hard. I gotta say, losing that penal battalion, you know, now definitely they drop the flamethrower, get some conscripts, and just have them pick that up and run around, throw AT grenades. He's not purchasing. Any, but he doesn't quite have enough manpower.
That AT gun
has space in the wrong direction.
Deja vu there, man.
Yes. Looks like Hal's trying to use attack ground to shoot through this building. And oh my god, I think this AT gun's actually going to escape.
Well, there's a lot of action going on there.
Combat engineers picked up the flamethrower, so I guess we're not going to be seeing some flamered up conscripts running around. But Hal he's losing so much of the map. Right now he's got enough fuel that should he decide to stick with holding up the call-in tanks, that fuel won't be an issue. He does have his munitions point, which will be, you know, helpful. He's not using a whole lot of stuff that requires munitions apart from the occasional satchel charge, and none of those have really done anything yet. Which is disappointing, if not surprising.
WewE just got a second MG, and he has 3 Obersoldaten, which I rarely see that many Obersoldaten.
Well, he's got so much manpower right now, but not a whole lot of fuel. I mean, imagine he's saving up for some kind of big vehicle. That you know,
he could get that. Mechanized regiment headquarters and then start focusing on either munition or fuel.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he has enough fuel to get a Jagdpanzer, and then he could just focus on domination until he can get the zeroing artillery, which is 3 CP from.
Do you think he has figured out what Hal's game plan is? To just go tier 1, tier 2, save up for some big tanks? I mean, that's what we're assuming that's what his game plan is. Honestly, it's the only thing that makes sense at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he has. WewE hasn't gotten any form of AT. The only form of AT he has would be the Vox, which could upgrade to Shreks, and the lightest AT is that looks.
Yeah, you
That's
still got that single Rakettenwerfer floating around somewhere.
No, it's dead.
It is?
Yeah, it's not showing on the list.
You sure it's not just garrisoned somewhere? Well, anyway, it's, you know...
It should still be showing, but...
True, but... I mean, if it's someplace that he can recover it, then it's no problem. But...
Yeah. That oversoldat might... okay, stop the siege.
So Hal's gotten himself a second squad of snipers, and he's managed to retake a bit of the right side of the map. This Lukes is still just terrorizing his army.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no problem for him to keep it out of the range of the Zis guns, which are kind of, you know, half-heartedly hunting him around. Although, as I say that, takes another hit here. Is he gonna pop cautious movement and get out of there? That'd be nice to see. Now Hal's got his second squad of snipers now, which could cause some serious manpower bleed for WewE, given how many Oversoldaten he has. But you know, manpower is not a problem for him. He's got almost 1,200.
I mean, that's OKW for you. So.
Yep. Yeah, as long as you can keep your squads alive, then you'll end up floating a ton of manpower.
And you always end up like, what I'm supposed to build now.
Yeah. So we had the use of the frangible grenade on the Oversoldaten. Oh. Will this squad escape from the snipers? I think so.
Lux is repaired, and he isn't building anything else. I mean, by now he should know what Hal is going for, so I mean, he could get a Jagdpanzer. And he should upgrade his Vox with some Shreks, because
yeah, definitely.
He ought to know.
Check out the machine gun in the steeple of this church on the right side of the map. It's kind of hanging out the window. That looks really cool. But yeah, and given how many Oversoldaten he's got,
I'm surprised that the soldier can even look outside when that Maxim is taking all the room.
Yeah, there's no reason for him to try to use his Volksgrenadiers for anti-infantry purposes, given how many Oversoldaten he has.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I was just trying to check a minute ago to see how, uh-oh. Oh no! Run away, snipers, run away! Trying to see how,
well,
oh god.
the AT guns nearby.
Yeah, there's a big force sitting on the retreat path to Halcyon's base. Hal now has enough for an IS-2, and he's just called it in right now. What I was attempting to get out before is I wanted to see if Hal had managed to get down any mines. He attempted to put down a lot earlier, but I didn't see if any of them actually succeeded.
I only saw that.
So this IS-2, oh
yeah,
had I thought it was about to start doing, you know, the most brutal crushing we'd ever seen in the game before. So, how is WewE going to react to this?
Well, he just got 12 CP, so he can use the zeroing artillery now. And now he's building a Panther.
Okay, Panther. I don't know. He's gonna need a lot more than just a Panther to take on this IS-2.
Yeah. WewE, you gotta upgrade your Vox now.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, the upgraded Vox together with the Panther, you know, they'll take care of this, no problem. I think, like you were saying, that the Jagd... Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna forget the name again. I always get Jagdpanther and Jagdpanzer wrong. Jagdpanzer is good against the IS-2.
Well, look at it this way. Jagdpanzer is the little brother and Jagdpanther is the big brother.
I'm gonna get that consistently right one of these days.
And Harley's gonna finish that mine near the middle VP.
Yes, he just finished another one, so now he's putting yet another one down, and this IS-2 has complete dominance at the moment.
And the Panda is out now.
These Obersoldaten just really need to get the hell away from it. They can't damage it at all. Okay, so the Panther is out. Oh, we got a grenade going in on the mine. Oh! Oh no! Right as the snipers get far too close, they both managed to retreat around the building. Man, Hal, you need to be more careful with those guys. We got a fight over on the right between the almost dead Maxim in the church, hanging out with Funny Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Aww, bummer.
Oh
no!
You only got one?
That's some serious bad luck for WewE. Two Obersoldaten going down to a satchel charge. That's
It almost looked like he was gonna lose an entire squad there.
Yes, it did. Oh man, if they got hung up anymore, he certainly would have. Almost could have lost from both squads. But is WewE upgrading his Volksgrenadiers with Panzerschrecks?
Let me see.
You know,
no.
No. Okay. He certainly has the munitions to be able to do it.
Yeah, but he's at 325 munition, and I think he's hoping to delivering a final blow to Hal with zeroing artillery.
I mean, now would be a decent time to use it. Just, I mean, the only thing he can reasonably expect to kill with zeroing artillery is like AT guns and maybe some Maxims. And
it could even kill the IS-2.
Yeah, it could if the IS-2 sticks around in the fire long enough, which, you know, you can't expect your opponent to do that.
No. But I think sometimes they just don't expect what zeroing artillery can do, because sometimes you just see it at a fixed point, because you see the red smoke and you think, okay, it's just in that area, but the area effect is much larger and it just ramps up as long as you keep sight.
Well, I think he's decided to go for something else. It's a little more manpower investment, but will definitely help against an IS-2, and that's the PaK-43 that he's putting down. Just completed, and oh, is he using the zeroing artillery? No, that's Halcyon using the Sturmovik attacks. So Hal, if he's paying attention to the notes on his minimap, he should see that WewE called in the PaK-43. And I think the Sturmovik just crashed. I'll have to check and see where it landed.
Yeah,
do you see it?
At WewE's, the tail end.
I'd like to know if it landed on anything. Sort of.
No, it didn't. And
oh, this looks like the zeroing artillery coming in. Yes, that definitely is, but Hal has moved out of the way. So it could hit these snipers if they stay uncloaked for too long. But they managed to cloak, and man, it just needs to retreat.
Ooh,
there they go.
The sniper went down.
Killed.
I think Hal knows about zeroing artillery. He's been playing a lot with me, so he knows that.
Oh no! The PaK-43 is decrewed and it's about to get stolen! Hell yeah!
We should have built AA emplacement.
Oh my god. Yeah, things with all of these,
No.
with all of these penal battalions,
that's a huge loss.
Hal can just run a squad up.
I didn't? Okay.
Yeah, Hal can easily destroy this PaK-43 pretty much whenever he wants to, just by throwing satchel charges over a wall onto it.
WewE has 1100 manpower, so he could build an AA gun nearby just to protect it. So
yeah, I mean you could. Yeah. The Lux does a good job of that as well. He could also use barbed wire, and just the Sturm Pioneer barbed wire is great for something like that. He can prevent it from getting stolen. It'll be a little harder to prevent it from getting destroyed.
Definitely, but I assume that this Lux, I mean, he has to, like you see now, now he has to dry it off to the west, so that PaK is exposed now. So, I mean, he has the manpower, and okay, he's a 92 population cap now, so.
Yeah, we got a Zis barrage going in on the PaK as well, and the Zis barrage is very good. Yeah, the sniper as well. This barrage is great for killing Pack 43s. Honestly, I think since Pack 43's got their range nerfed, that it's a little harder to recommend using them. They're still really strong, and the ability to shoot through buildings is amazing.
You can't really use them in an offensive way unless you're really sure about the outcome. You have to be really sure, but you have to use it in the sense like put it a little bit back, and then always assume that at some point the enemy's gonna make a breakthrough, and then you'll use it.
Hal has gotten himself another IS-2. One thing that could be quite good for WewE to do if he gets an opportunity is to salvage these AT guns, just to deny them for Hal.
His supply truck is okay, interesting tactic. He's gonna ram the IS-2. Ramming speed.
Of course, what I was saying about destroying the
day to die.
about destroying the AT guns, you know, he might just want to claim them for himself, because now that the Pack 43 is destroyed, he's seriously lacking in the AT that he's going to need to deal with these IS-2s. Still no Panther Shreks.
I don't understand why. I mean,
yeah, I mean, this is a good map with a lot of shot blockers and line of sight blockers where, you know, you can have a fight going on in the front and sneak around a squad of Panther Shrek'd up dudes around the back and getting a couple of rear shots.
Of course, I mean, it's against 2 IS-2, so, I mean, those squads are gonna get annihilated fast, but he can still get some shots in there if he can just, like you say, like, do some clever flanking.
WewE is salvaging the wreckage of the just salvage the wreckage of the Pack 43, so you know, good use on that. And I see that he just got himself another Rakettenwerfer.
Nah.
Meh.
He's
yeah,
just
they're pretty meh against the IS-2.
Yeah.
That is true. And OKW does tend to struggle a bit against the heavy tanks from the Soviets. Where did all of the OKW players' fuel go? Is he getting another big vehicle?
Nope.
No. Okay.
He's at 34.
Yeah, he's just down to 34, and oh yes, he did. He just got a Sturmtiger.
Oh.
That seems like a. And be real, I don't think that's a very good choice. He should have gotten like a dedicated AT tank. Jagdpanzer, for example, is great against the IS-2s, so you can outrange them, and you know, together with the Panthers, do some good consistent damage. You might be able to focus one of them down.
The only thing I can imagine why he got that Sturmtiger is because he's seeing so much of concentration in the middle that he wanna get them in one blast, and they're still gonna mostly. You see. That's
damn!
exactly
it did a ton of damage.
Yeah, and I thought so. And then, oh yeah, he's moving.
All right, I take back what I said, but this Panther could be in trouble.
Yeah, he's wasting it like that.
I gotta say once again, no conscripts is really biting Hal. He could be easier to reinforce these squads up here. He could use them to just chuck an AT grenade on the rear armor of that Panther, get it a damaged engine, it would be dead for sure.
WewE is just waiting until he can get 80 fuel so he can build that repair station.
That's good.
And he just cleared that Maxim in the church at the east. But there's another Maxim in the other house.
Pieces of the Maxim are falling out of the church slowly. Yeah, this other one is gonna die, definitely. There goes a frangible grenade. That's not actually gonna kill it. So that's gonna give Hal the opportunity to retreat it, and there it goes back to base with 1 hit point. The sniper's in a dangerous spot, however. And
he's retreating.
Yeah, I believe that the Lukes is coming in to try to finish the job.
That AT gun will probably go down now.
Yeah, but it's in a pretty safe position, so he's gonna be able to get it back.
And now the Lux is coming to engage the ice too.
Oh yes. I think
he
we
said he
all
ran
know
into
how
the
this
church.
ends.
I guess he wanted to make his confessions since
Yeah.
he's gonna die soon.
Both IS-2s are back up to full health, and I can see that the Sturm Tiger is getting repaired, but the Panther is back up in good shape.
One thing I'm surprised at, that Lux is still alive. It's at level 4 veterancy, 37 kills. I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, considering when we saw like crews getting like, what was it, 7 Lux just dying one after another.
Yes. Though, honestly, I think this Luke's, he could probably be even more, well, for a long time he probably could have been even more aggressive with it. I bet he was worried about running into mines, however, but yeah, I mean, it's been a hero Luke's. Well, I can hear you, so.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all good. The combat engineers are running over to finish off the mine they started earlier. Halcyon's had a lot of trouble finishing off all the mines that he's been building. Oh no! He just knocked down the wall with the IS-2 that opens up a nice easy path for the soldiers to get in through, rather than having to go through the mine choke point. Hal just decapped just captured a point on the left which connects nobody to anything. And now we got... Oh, I just heard some big shots going in. Where was that happening?
The Sturmtiger is ready again as well with the Panther, so... And Hal is bleeding, and he's at 81.
Yes, the VPs are very much not going in his favor. I gotta say the Sturmtiger is... that's such an awesome skin.
Oh yeah.
Panther looks okay. Yeah, no fancy skins on any of Hal's units. I'm disappointed by that.
No, he wants. He told me that he only wants the really rare skins. And if he doesn't have them, well, fuck it. I mean, he just go with the how they come out of the factory with no paint.
So the snipers just used a flare to get Viz on, I'm not sure what, I guess just on the middle VP. And...
Well, Hal is pulling it back.
That's good.
And Sturmtiger is nearby. Good thing he's breaking them up crossfire.
Yeah. Now the Sturmtiger's gonna fire and probably kill this AT gun. Yep, it gets destroyed. But the house goes down in nice fashion. But the IS-2 managed to completely avoid it. So now both IS-2s are actually in quite good health. This one on the left is facing down the Rakettenwerfer and the Panther, so it could start losing health pretty fast. Rakettenwerfer goes down.
Oh, that Sturmtiger got... Yeah.
Boom.
That's a heavy loss there.
Yes.
It was only a one-shot deal that first time he hit them both.
Man, he needs to push these IS-2s forwards and try to take out this Panther. Just had one squad go down.
Oh, the Lux is at Hal's base now, right outside of it.
Yeah, once he figures out there's nothing in the base to stop him, he can just push right in and force the IS-2s to turn around and deal with that.
Yeah.
So now we've got the Vet 2 IS-2 at full health, and nothing to stop it. Pal could just push forward some more, and oh man, he almost has enough to get a third IS-2. He will be able to get one in about 30 seconds. There's a Pack 43 going up in the middle of the map.
It's
zeroing artillery coming down on top of the IS-2. Just needs to back out of there. Demo charge, throw it!
Ah! Didn't get it.
Nope.
And he quickly had his Sturmpioneers grab the flame thrower. I would argue that pack is a little too close, because yeah, it's a little too close. I would have pulled it a little bit back further, build it there. Yeah.
Yeah, true. There's not a whole lot of reason to put it there. So, guess what Hal has just purchased? It's a third IS-2, so, I mean, if he makes a push now, he could destroy the entire army from WewE, especially if he can decrew this Pac-43.
So
Which,
how he went with Barton's tactic. So instead of snipers, it's
yep,
IS-2s.
yep. Well, you know, Halcyon, as we know, he's from Poland as well, so
Yeah.
perhaps he's being inspired by his countrymen. Oh my god.
That's yeah.
Oh, he needs to quickly decap a VP though, and you know, honestly, at this point, he should just roll up on the OKW player's base. There goes the Pac-43. No, get back in the capping circle, you combat engineers! Alright, there they go. On the right, the snipers and the and the Maxim chase off the Volksgrenadier squad. Wow. So, Hal is just attack move destroying all the pieces of AT that are littering the map right now. What a smoking hole the center of the map has become. Now what do we have left from WewE?
Pretty much nothing. He has two Obersoldaten, one Vokes, one Stumpioneer, an NG, and the Lux. And this is the problem which we both agreed upon. No Shreks.
Just
That could have helped him a lot.
yeah, I mean not just the Shreks, but just so much of a. You know, when he saw the IS-2s come out, he should have known, okay, now's the time to diversify my army a little bit more. He got the Panther, that was good. But he didn't get the other things that he needed. He could have gotten himself a Jagdpanzer, that would have been great help. But no, he really allowed Hal to come back into the game after. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that Stumti, I knew it did good damage against armored vehicles as well. But the thing was that it was a one-shot deal, and as soon as Hal knew that what he was, WewE was trying to do with that Sturmtiger, he was gonna counter it just by splitting up his forces and such. And that's where the Jagdpanzer would have done him much better.
I see that WewE has spent all of his fuel. Is he purchasing anything right now? Hal seems to have figured out that, oh, I can just push on the base now.
Guess it. Guess what he's trying to build.
King Tiger. I know he doesn't have enough fuel to afford a King Tiger, but...
A Sturmtiger.
Oh. Man, Sturmtiger's cool and all, but that's not what he needs. And...
I mean,
he's not even going to be able to get it. His Schwerer Panzer headquarters is going to go down before he can finish building it. Boom, there it goes. Yeah, I think a Jagdpanzer would have been really helpful together with his Panther.
That would have done it.
That plus throwing a couple of Shrek squads, and I mean he's only got 2 Volksgrenadiers, or for most of the match he only had 2.
Yes.
Oh my god. That's that. Oh. Well.
There was some mistakes, but it was still a fun game.
That was an entertaining match.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Well, so yeah, Hal's strategy paid off in the end. The just hold out, you know, tier 1, tier 2, hold out for tanks. And you know, normally we complain a lot when people just decide to wait for call-in tanks, but you know, I think with this commander, it's a perfectly legitimate, viable option. You know, you go tier 1, you go tier 2.
Point, yeah.
I mean, Hal, he did have a pretty diverse army. I still am gonna say like 1 squad of conscripts would have made such a big difference in the mid game. But
oh yeah, exactly. If WewE had gotten some early AT, yeah, he would have needed that conscript.
yeah, I mean, plus you can use, I mean, the conscripts you can use them to merge and keep other squads in the field longer. The ability to throw AT grenades is fantastic, and yeah, so that's the call-in strategy that we don't hate. And obviously, Hal's one of our buds, so we're not going to talk shit about him anyway. That's not true.
He's probably gonna be surprised that we actually shoutcasted this match.
Yes, well, you know what? Thank you, Hal. This is a great birthday present for me to get to cast an entertaining game. So that was a lot of fun to watch.
Oh,
And
definitely.
yes, got any final words?
Send in the good games,
Yeah,
and we'll
definitely.
shoutcast them.
Yes, please. The replay section at COH2.org just got fixed. But it's a little dry lately, and well, there are lots of the other good replays keep getting snatched up by Romeo. I don't know if you've been watching any Romeo's shoutcasts. They're really good, but man, he's just doing them so fast. I can't get in before he snatches up all the good games. So yeah, send them on in.
Yeah, definitely. Until next time, people.
Yep. Bye bye, folks.